Greetings from Christian News and Interviews. So I'm sure that every time you wake up in the morning, you hear about some other bizarre crime that has taken place. That's happening on a regular basis, but what I'm finding even more interesting are the judges who are letting these criminals out on $300 bond, $500 bond, maybe $1,000 bond, at the most $3,000. These people are committing heinous crimes. Some of them have killed people, and they're being let out onto the streets to kill more people. And I have to wonder, are these judges purposely doing it in hopes that they will go out and continue to wreak havoc on their own communities? I don't believe for a second that it would be happening if the people being endangered are in the communities that those judges are living. And so they are unleashing monsters, demons, into our communities, letting them out on these bizarre bonds. And these are dangerous criminals who shouldn't be let out at all. I could share with you 100 different stories, but I'm going to share just one. Listen to this. On your end, you may need to turn up the volume.
Behind bars tonight, arrested in another murder case. Prosecutors say 20-year-old Treveon Tatum shot and killed a man after he was arrested for murder and aggravated assault.
KPRC2's Sophia Ojeda spoke to one of the victims' mother, who says the justice system is broken and that suspect should have stayed behind bars. Sophia?
Daniela and Christine, the mother of Andreas Patterson, says that she repeatedly asked the judge for no bail and the bond to be revoked in the suspect's case. She says if the judge had just listened, then another family would not be dealing with this pain. Crystal Johnson wiped away tears when she talked about her 19-year-old son, Andreas Patterson.
It's very emotional every day. It's like a roller coaster up and down. I have good days, I have bad days, I have horrible days.
She says her son was so loving and kind. He loved basketball and fishing, and his friends adored him. But Andreas was shot and killed in 2019. 20-year-old Treveon Tatum is charged with his murder. Johnson says Tatum tried to rob her son and ended up shooting him several times in the back.
This is actually the first year that we celebrated Christmas since then, and I still really didn't celebrate it.
Tatum was arrested and posted $50,000 bond. 6 months later, he was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for pointing a rifle at two women. The DA asked for no bail, but a judge granted bond. Even with several bond violations, Tatum later posted bond again.
I've asked, every time we go to court, I've asked for to revoke his bond.
Tatum was just arrested for another murder charge. Prosecutors say he shot and killed John Kelly back on February 8th. According to court records, more than 40 shots were fired on the 800 block of Dunson Glen, killing Kelly.
I just hate that another family has to lose a loved one because the justice system didn't do what they should have done in the beginning.
Okay. Can someone explain it to me? Make it make sense. How many people do these criminals have to kill before they are put in a situation where they cannot kill again? At a minimum, don't offer them bond. These criminals have proven again and again and again, they have no respect for themselves. They have no respect for others. They have no respect for authority. And I'm sorry that they come from horrible families or that they don't have a family at all. I'm sorry about that. But they don't have the right to run around demolishing people's lives. And if we have to build more jails, I'm fine with that. I don't want them on the street. They're dangerous. And they respect no one's life. their own or anyone else's. And this is a case right here, one of thousands, where a young man has no respect for life, and his only purpose, as far as he's concerned, is to kill people. What about that a judge is not getting? This soft on crime mentality is devastating communities. And where do we run to next? I'll be following this case and cases like it. Stay tuned.